Hi, welcome to this video. I'm Annie. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer based outside of Seattle, Washington. And in this video today, I'm taking you behind the scenes on a very special engagement photo shoot. This was with my half-sister, Stephanie, and her amazing fiance, Lucy. They came up to Seattle for a weekend and we were able to do their engagement photos. It was a gorgeous sunny Seattle day, so we had a lot of direct, harsh lighting to work with, which was super fun. I kind of walk you through our whole session in this video, kind of explaining the poses and how I directed them. So I'm excited for you to see. If you want to see more photos from their gallery, be sure to check out the blog post I've linked below. You can also just go to annieritterjones.com. Under the blog tab, there's lots of galleries, photo shoots, and behind the scenes blogs for you to see, along with wedding and photo tips and tricks. So lots to see over there. Yeah, I'm very excited for you to see this video. If you have any other video requests or things you would like to see from me in this channel, please comment below or message me on Instagram. And I'm so happy you're here. Enjoy the video. Alrighty, so starting off our engagement session, I love having my couples start with an easy walk. So here I'm kind of instructing them to do a little bouncy walk as they go. I love starting with a little stroll because it gives the couple a chance to get started, get warmed up a little bit, and not have to worry about their faces, facing them away from me first and then turning them around to walk towards me. Here they're doing the perfect wobbly walk, kind of bumping into each other, little smiles, giggles. They crushed it. They naturally just embraced each other, which was so cute, and then I had them transition into facing each other, holding hands, doing a little back and forth, in and out kind of move. I love this one because it gives them a chance to be kind of playful, smile at each other, laugh, giggle, kick their feet back and forth. Super duper cute. While they're still facing each other holding hands, I love to do a little spin around, ring around the rosy. This is also very childlike, very fun, gives lots of giggles and laughs as well. I love getting a variety of close-ups and faraway shots, so I had them bring their foreheads together to get a little close-up. This was super sweet. Some people walked by and commented, "You both look beautiful." I love when people do that during shoots. I showed them the photos from the back of my camera. They were liking them, so we continued on with our next pose. I had Steph stand behind Lucy, holding their left hands together. I wanted a little bit more space between their heads, so I had them take a slight step apart, nuzzling their heads together, foreheads together. The laughs naturally came, which is always the best. We easily transitioned into a little bear hug from behind, wrapping arms around Lucy's neck. This is a wonderful pose as well for showing off engagement rings. The rings were sparkling for the camera here. Both of them have stunning rings, so got to make sure we get a photo of those. Next, still kind of keeping in the same flow of this pose with Steph behind Lucy, I had them interlock both hands and just kind of frolic, skip, kind of bouncy walk towards me again. Here, Lucy is leading Steph. I love this one. It feels kind of funny to do, but it photographs beautifully. That's the case with a lot of poses. They feel funny, but they look great. Onto our second spot. Here I had them snuggling up again. I wanted Steph to be sure to bring her hand to Lucy's waist, kind of defines the waist, and we don't have any like claw hands on shoulders or backs. Super duper sweet, still foreheads together, noses together, nice tight photos of their beautiful faces. Love this one. We were out on a very sunny day, like I mentioned before, so I loved having the sun behind them, giving nice light, keeping their faces shaded. This pose is super fun too. Another playful one, facing each other, paddling hands back and forth as they're intertwined. This one always gets some giggles, some smiles as well. It's just a funny one. You don't normally do this day to day, but it looks super cute and fun in the photos. Still facing each other, I had them interlace their fingers again, tuck them under their chin, pretending like they're so cold they gotta keep each other warm. It just kind of creates an instant connection as they're focusing on each other, keeping each other warm. So cute and sweet and connecting for them. As a photographer, some of my favorite photos are the in-betweens. So this cute moment of Steph's head on her hands and their heads together was an in-between moment I had to catch. So got that before moving on to our next pose. I had Lucy behind Steph this time, snuggled up again, arms over shoulders, showing off those rings. Always, it's an engagement session after all, so gotta show off those rings. Heads always together, smiling. Look at how snuggly and cute and in love these two are. Oh, obsessed. I love to add as much movement as possible to any pose that I can. So here we got them just standing still, and then I had them rock side to side towards me. So this, again, feels funny, but it looks super duper cute. Got great laughs. I love when the hair is flowing, the skirts are flowing. It just kind of makes it a more natural dancing type of motion. I really loved this tree, so I wanted to incorporate it in a photo. So here I'm just kind of showing them where I want them to lean up against the tree, creating a little bit more space than some of our previous poses. We had one hand on a tree, a hand in the hair. Then I wanted to keep the hands moving, so Steph started cupping Lucy's face. So beautiful, so sweet. Little loving touches are always a fun way to connect with your partner during your engagement session. Like, how sweet is this? Continuing on with giving their hands something to do, I had them hold hands in the middle, and Steph still stroking Lucy's face. The hands felt a little awkward standing or being up a little higher, so I had them drop. That made it a little bit more natural. They ended up loving these ones too. So sweet. Next spot, we found this cutie little bench with the tree. The light was coming through the tree, and so nice. I wanted to showcase Lucy's lace, so I always like to ask my couples if I can touch their clothing or adjust their hair before I actually do. So we got that kind of laid out. They're snuggling up some more on the bench. I love having them look at their engagement rings, just kind of take in this moment as they're in the middle of their engagement session, celebrating their love, celebrating this amazing season. Like, how special. So just kind of remember why they're here, why they're doing this to begin with. Here I'm playing around with some photo techniques, creating some motion blur. I liked to show them this one as well. It's a little bit different, but kind of fun to add in the middle of their gallery. Another seated position, having one partner snuggled into the chest of the other. Just giving a little variety of photos on the bench. Kept walking and found this kind of lower to the ground tree that they could kind of be engulfed by, which I absolutely loved. The colors matched their outfits beautifully, so I stuck them in the tree, had them power pose towards me. I wanted some serious faces and then some smiley faces. I like to get a nice variety of photos looking at the camera, looking at each other, looking away, so you can have some more serious, more traditional portraits in your gallery while also getting those candid, natural, connecting photos with your partner. After our power poses, we're still power posing, never mind. Now I wanted some power poses with them holding hands in the middle. So how cute though, power pose while looking at you. I see you, Steph, with that little tongue sticking out. You're so cutie. Now we're snuggling up, keeping warm. Nice variety. I'm getting in a little bit closer for some close-ups, having them look away, giving them lots to do in the middle of their session. Again, bringing in a little rocking back and forth. Look at that giggle. So good. Onto another classic favorite pose. This one's called the airplane. So one partner's behind the other, hands are interlocked, we're walking, and we wrap up nice and tight. It's another silly one, but look at those laughs. Are you kidding? So natural, so beautiful. I had them switch, so now Steph is behind Lucy, airplaning in again towards the camera. Stunning, crushed it. Now on to our last spot of the day. I loved this area because it had a natural curve with the water off to the side. So it felt like a big open field. I wanted them to walk, to skip, to dance around, twirl around, and that's exactly what they did. I loved it. I started a little bit further away to get some wider shots, also give them some time to kind of breathe for a second, not being so close to the camera. Before I had them walk right back towards me. But again, it gives nice variety to your gallery, having some wider shots and some closer up shots, which I love. They naturally ended up in a little slow dance position, so I leaned into that, prompting them to kind of think about their first dance on their wedding day, kind of have a little rehearsal. So cute. As your wedding photographer, I love hearing about all things wedding, all your plans, all your thoughts and ideas about your big day. So encouraging you to take a minute to think about your slow dance, to practice it for your photos. It's a fun way to incorporate kind of your hopes and dreams for your big day into your engagement session. So if you have thoughts or ideas about your day that you want to share, I am all ears. I love hearing about all the details, all the ideas, all the plans. I'm your wedding girl. We ended with a nice little bouncy stroll. These two were so amazing. I had so much fun with them, and I'm so thankful they came to visit for their engagement session. And now I can't wait for their wedding day. Alrighty, that's a wrap on this engagement photo shoot. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. You all know the drill. Follow me, subscribe here, follow my Instagram, check out my website, all the things. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. And again,